the other day, and it's progressively gotten worse. And I've been doing white light healing on it, and I got a massage. Oh my goodness, what a cutie you are. Oh, thank you. Good evening, good evening. How you doing, Brent? You having a good Thursday? It is night, isn't it? Or a morning, depending where you are. Hello, hello. So I'm going to start doing a rant soon. I'm going to do a high motivational, high vibrational rant. And I think I'm doing this more for me because it's what I need. But if I need this, then I can only believe that you guys need it as well. So before we get going, we don't start until we get 1,000 likes anyway. And then that's when we get going. But normally I open up by saying the Lord's Prayer. And I said the Lord's Prayer earlier, so I am open to God. As I said, I've been doing a lot of white light healing on my neck. Hello, Caitlin from Canada. Welcome. Welcome to the show. City Girl, hello, welcome. Audrey Dawn, my Andrea, welcome to the show. Yeah, so I'm going to do a rant. I'm going to do rant. This is a positive rant. Hi, say la vie. I love it. I always say that saying. That is life. I always say that. Okay. Here we go. And I'm doing this more for me, you guys, because I got to get aligned better. Even though I've opened up, I'm just not aligned enough. I'm in so much pain that, you know how when you're in so much pain, it hurts so much that you want to lose your cookies. That's how it's been today. I've been crying a lot too. So it's, I almost didn't come on. And because I missed Thursday because my power was out, and I was so excited for for Manifestation Monday. So excited. And the power was out and I couldn't log on, and my cellular data wouldn't work and nothing was working. I just said, all right, guess I'm not meant to do it tonight. So I was looking forward to Thoughtful Thursday, but then when I tweaked my neck, and yeah, it's bad. So I'm white light healing it. I probably will need to do a massage. Good night, my favorite spiritual coach. Hello, Kim. Welcome. So I'm doing something different, you guys. This is going to be a rant. So I'm not going to read anything. So please don't type while I do this. Otherwise, you're going to distract me. I need to but feel free to do the tap, tap, taps. I need those going to get the room to open up. Okay. Okay. Connect to source. Connect to God. Connect to the divine. Feel it. Feel the divine. Feel the divine come into your body. Feel God. Feel the love of God. Feel the peace of God. Feel the tranquility of God. Feel the pure positive energy of God. Feel the light, the beautiful, wonderful, wonderful white light of God. Allow God in. Allow God into your body, into your mind, into your life. Align with the wholeness of who you are. Align with God. Align to your greatness. Life is good. Life is good. Life is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. It's terrific. And we get so caught up in the muck and muddle of everything. We get so caught up in everybody's chaos and drama, and align to the wholeness of who you are. Every day you wake up, your soul is excited to be here. Every day you wake up, your soul goes, another day, another day, another day to smell, to taste, to see, to hear, another day to touch. Feel the goosebumps, you guys. Somebody is feeling this. Somebody is feeling the alignment with the white light of the Holy Spirit right now. Just allow the uplifting. Take the shackles off. Take the darkness off. Remove the darkness. Allow the light to shine in. Allow it to wash away the worries. Wash away. Allow the wholeness of who you are. Feel the wholeness of who you are. Feel God's love, God's touch, God's light. Take a deep breath in. Release anything that does not serve you. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in all the goodness of the world. And release what does not serve you. All that stress you're going through, that's stuff you're putting on your own plate. God's not putting that on your plate. Your soul's not putting that on your plate. That's you putting that on your plate. That's your computer, your ego. You think you need to do all this stuff. You think you need to please all these people. You think you need to sacrifice to make everybody happy. My friend, keep your cup full. Keep your light bright. They will get over it. They will be fine. It is not your job to please everyone. It is your job to keep your cup full. It's your job to align to your light and shine it bright, to feel God's grace. I'm allowing healing in my body. I'm allowing healing in my body. I'm allowing healing in my body. I'm allowing healing down my spine. I'm allowing white light healing in my head. Removing any negativity, any debris that does not serve me. Allow healing down my neck. Relieving any tension, any pain, any healing, any vertebrae, any muscle. Allow the healing down my spine. Beautiful white light healing my cartilage, healing my bones, healing my muscles, my tendons, my nerves. Allow the healing of my shoulder, any inflammation to go away. Clean out, remove any darkness, anything that is not for my highest good, anything. Align, you guys. I got goosebumps, which means I received that. If you got goosebumps, it means you received that. I feel higher. I feel lifted. I don't feel like I can bawl my eyes out now. I don't feel I'm all in the muck and muddling now. So thank you for giving me the time to do that. And I hope it uplifted and helped you as well. Shall we begin? Welcome to Thoughtful Thursday. My name is Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to you, your guides, and your angels about your life and where you're going. You're welcome to ask a yes/no question. And don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. So the first one we've got here is Dija. Has Ali told at home that he wants to marry me? Let's find out. All right. All right, here we go. First question of the day. This is for Dija. Ooh, Dija, did you see that pop? It almost scared me. It popped so predominantly. Dija, I gotta do this disclaimer before I begin. I do not do mediumship on this platform. Even though I say I'm a medium, I do not do it on this platform. So don't ask for that, you guys. The reason I choose not to do that is because our angels and guides are right here. So it's very easy for me to connect. But when I go to our loved ones on the other side, I have to raise my vibration very high. And I don't find this platform is high vibrational enough to do that. So I don't feel safe doing it. If you ever come to me for a reading, you can do that by, so TikTok, if you go to my page and you click the link, it'll bring you to my booking page. YouTube, if you read my messaging, it has my website. So you can go right to my website. All right, Deja. There's a few things here I want to talk to you about because this is not a cut dry question. I know you think it is. Has Ali told at home that he wants to marry me? Not yet. He wants to communicate. The diamonds is communication. But here's the good news, Deja. I really like him. He is in his heart space. So this means he is ready. He's in his heart space. He's a really good guy. This is a really good catch. He is worried about the money, and he is worried about pleasing everybody. So he has the sheep. So the sheep is a follower. The sheep is a pleaser. The sheep is not having your courage yet. You're not a lion yet. So the sheep is trying to please everybody. But this man does have a lot of abundance with him, and it's just a matter of time. So I would say give him the space that he needs, give him the time that he desires. And it does show he would like to communicate, but he just hasn't yet. So no, he has not. Anyway, love and light. Any other questions? You can only get one question per show. So you'll have to wait till next Thoughtful Thursday to do another. You're welcome. All right. So next we got here my beautiful souls. What great names. All right. There's a city. What am I going to do here? I asked one. So I'm being guided to City Girl. So we'll do City Girl. And just so my subscribers know, for the TikTok, that's the only way you can skip the queue on Thoughtful Thursday is if you're a subscriber. That means you're paying a monthly fee to support me, and that will always skip you to the queue. But you might have to just say, hey, I'm a subscriber, and I'll just check to confirm, and then I can make sure I answer your question. Will I get the analyst job? Will I get the analyst? City Girl, you got to work on your fear, my love. I got into your energy, and you definitely have a lot of fear around this, and you're sad about something too. Oh, Deja, if you're still in the room, sorry, I forgot this part. Deja, the reason why I went into that big spiel about spirit and I don't connect with spirit is because when I was doing your reading, I got cobwebs, which is my definition that a loved one from the other side has been communicating with you. So when it comes to your marriage and your wedding, there's a loved one on the other side that's helping, that's really orchestrating. They have your back. They're a cheerleader of yours. I just want to let you know that. All right, City Girl, here we go. Will I get the analyst job? Will I get the analyst job? Yeah, I agree. Jesus is watching. First one I invited to the table, 144. Hallelujah. And remember, he did not preach in the synagogues. He went to where people could hear him and needed him most. Will I get the analyst job? Work on your fear, because I do feel the fear attached to this. This is interesting. I got to show you. The card was flipped up. So the ace was flipped up and the 6 was flipped up. So it didn't pop out. This popped out, but these two flipped up. So there is proper communication. Yeah, no, that was controlled, my friend, but that's okay. You have to go to the proper translation, but I'm not doing that here. Love and light to you. And I didn't read a book. Mine's all direct. All right, here we go. The Ace is a destiny card. So a lot, City Girl, is what you put into it. A lot is your faith. It, to the degree you believe, becomes your reality. So you really want to have faith. Don't fear. If you fear, you allow the doubt in, and you can't allow the doubt in. So it's very important that you stay firm. All it takes is faith the size of a mustard seed. And you're a little bit afraid of this because what if you fail? What if you don't do well? What if it's not so good? And they're saying that you'll do just fine as long as you have the right communication. So the double sixes, again, this is a destiny card. So as long as you align to it, only give words to what you want. Only speak of what you desire. And don't give in to fear. Don't say anything negative. Don't say anything that can be opposite of that which you want. And I tell you, as long as you do the work and you speak your truth, this is a solid yes. It's a very powerful, very solid yes with the leap of faith. That's exciting, City Girl. So do the work, connect with God, and ask away. And I tell you, it's aligned. It looks really good. All right. Sagittarius, you deleted your message. Oh, you wrote it again. Good. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius says, will I reunite with Kay? Will I reunite with Kay? I don't know. Shall we find out? Welcome to the show, you guys. My name is Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels, about your life and where you're going. Today's Thoughtful Thursday. That's where I give back to the community. And I will answer your yes/no questions. Make sure you don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. Good morning to me. Will I reunite with Kay? They're not answering. What's with the two men? So you're wanting to reunite with Kay, but why do you have this other male in the picture? What's that about? Hi, Zena. There's two men here. There's also the spade, which means there's work to be done. There's definitely communication that needs to be had. And it's important you learn your soul growth experience. One of your soul growth experiences is that you don't want to sacrifice anymore. What does that mean? Morally, you feel obligated to sacrifice. You will put your own dreams on hold for everybody else. And when you do that, you sacrifice your own alignment, your own dreams, your own desires for other people. It puts ash in your mouth. It makes you tired. It makes you lethargic, brings you depressed, and puts you into distraction. It's not good. So you're in an habitual pattern right now. And it doesn't matter who they send to you, Sagittarius, you're not ready and it won't work because you're not ready, because you're in this loop, this hamster wheel. Instead of learning from your lesson, expanding from your lesson, you're repeating your lesson. And that's the key that unlocks this chapter for you. That's the key that brings in your desires, your dreams, what you truly want. You are such a beautiful person. You have so much love to share. You need to communicate. You've sacrificed too much. You're empty. You're worried. Your defenses are up. There's healing that needs to be done. I'm biting my tongue. You have trouble speaking your truth. You minimize your needs, your desires, your hopes your dreams for other people. And it's leaving you depressed. It's leaving you empty. That's where you seek joy anywhere you can: drugs, alcohol, video games, any kind of distraction, because you're not in the wholeness of who you are. That's where we go to these distractions. And that's why we need these distractions, because we don't want to deal with where we are. Communication is key. So there's two people, waiting. And the angels will ignite it, will bring the right one at the right time. They're doing their own work, though. They're both going through their own drama, soul growth experience as well. I have so much heat. I feel like I'm sweating. So there's so much healing here. That was heavy. Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Like, that was heavy. I got to get out of that energy. I send you love. I send you light. And I know you'll work through this. And when you do, the light that's on the other side is so bright. You'll just love it. It's worth the work. It's worth it. Love and light to you, my friend. I hope that helped. Thank you. I felt that message, she says. Whew. See the healing? So healing is heat. And then it's like, I'm like way too hot now. Welcome, welcome. Here we go. Here we go. You guys are just going like crazy here. Octavia, things changing for me. Is that your question? You should say, are things changing for me? Or were you in the middle of doing something? You guys are going fast. Okay, Tumi, you're my attention here. Tumi, congratulations, Tumi. You've been chosen. Will I get the job I applied at the municipality office? Well, first of all, if you do, I'd like to thank you for your service, because working there, you're helping our community and you're helping us. Thanks to me. Dee, thanks for sharing the live. I really appreciate you. Tumi, here we go. You got nerves. Like your anxiety is pretty high on this. I felt like I was going to lose my cookies. Well, look at the job I applied for at the municipality office. It wanted to pop, but it's not popping. It wanted to pop, but it's not popping. Thanks for the hearts on the YouTube, you guys. Appreciate that. You want it to pop, and then it's not popping. So true, Bonnie. Bring him back to the community. Yes, hallelujah. I tell you, it's so important that, everybody, you play a part in your community. It's like we forgot that. We used to all be about community. And it's important, get out there in your community. Do what you can, what you enjoy, what you're good at. Be a part, volunteer. There's so many volunteers, even on government levels, that your voice has a place. It matters, that you can assist and help people. Here we go. Will I get the job I applied for? It's in stuck energy, my love. So it's not set in stone. They haven't decided yet. They don't know yet. It hasn't been decided yet. So they're going back and forth on a few things. Okay, it's looking promising, though. It's looking really, really promising. So the angels are going to read it as of today. Now, don't forget, energies are always changing. So I always tap into the now. So it's no different than if you guys listen to your own guides and angels, where you tap in and you ask your guides and angels a question. They answer in the now. But what is true now could differ tomorrow, because energies are always shifting and changing. I'm going to give a quick example so everybody in the room understands this, okay? Jack and Jill went on a date, and Jill asked, will Jack ask me out again? Well, when you tap into the angels at that time, the answer is yes. Jack has full intention. He enjoyed their date. He's really looking forward to it. Well, a week later, Jill asks, well, Jack, he hasn't asked me out yet. Will Jack ask me out on a date again? Well, a week later, the answer is now no. Why? Well, in that time, Jack met Julia and they went on a date, and he hasn't left her side since. So even though a week ago he had full intention, the answer was yes. In a week's time, energy shift and change. That's where it can change the answer. So the only reason why I said that is because it was stuck energy. So stuck energy is, James, that's disrespectful. Don't steal people's pictures. That's disrespectful, my friend. And I know your name is Bonnie. I recognize the picture. That's from one of my videos. So nice try. I'm going to just ask you kindly to change your picture. Don't copycat me. There's enough of that low vibration negative energy out there. I ask it to be a high vibrational room. So I send you love, and I send you light, and I send you excellence in your honest endeavors. All right, let me finish this. Sorry about that, Toomey. So because it was stuck energy, I really had to tell you that story. So I need you to understand that. But as of now, it is looking very promising. The first number that fell was the 6, which is a yes. And it's a current yes with a heart, which means the angels are guiding this. So the angels really want you in this municipality office. Really tune in. So see beyond the illusion, connect to the higher self, and really feel it. If you're being guided on a trip, or you have to go to a trip right now, do the trip. The trip is going to help clear the cobwebs, get you out of your routines, because routines are actually very detrimental. They're not good for us. And you've got to combat your fear. So you do your work, keep your vibration high, really see what you want to see and align to it. And I tell you, my friend, it looks great, because these are 2 yeses, and the 6 is your heart. So it's right in alignment to what you need. Love and light to you. All right. All right. So next is this platform. Hi, Unique. Hello, dear. What's going on between me and Jonathan? So Unique, welcome to the channel. It's your first time being here. The way this works is you have to ask a yes, no question. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. And they'll answer with a lot more. So they'll still answer with what you want, but I do need the yes, no question first. So I'll let you rewrite that. Hi, KHADIJA. Dija, is that a second account? Dija, is that a second account, my friend? So smart, eh? So smart. Sana, how was Hanman's meeting with me? Hamdan is already married to another girl. Again, yes, no question, you guys. So Sana, I'd love to help you. Just put your question into a yes, no question, and I will do so. Miss Amanda, I'm dealing with some very dark neighbors. That's not good. I feel the need to take affirmative action. I need to know if I should or not. And then your first one was, can I get a car, please? I'm going through a rough time at this moment. Which one do you want? I think you want the second one, so I'm going to go with that. I need to know if I should. I'm dealing with some, can I get a card? Put it into a yes, no question, Amanda. All of you, just put it into a yes, no question. I'm going to come back. I'll let you guys rephrase that. I need a yes, no question. They'll answer with a lot more. Hi, Zena. Will I start a full-time job early January? Let's find out. Congratulations, Zena, you got chosen. I kind of chose you, though, because you're always so supportive every time you come in the room, and I really appreciate your presence, and I notice you. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. Will I start a full-time job early January? Oh, dear. Okay. Not early January, not even mid-January, but probably February. So when I asked if it's early January, it said no, and it's got club energy. So there is probably some fear based around this. So you're now in low vibrational energy. Be careful with that. You get what you think about, whether you want it or not. So if you're starting to panic about money or you're getting worried, that does not serve you. You got to blank the slate. Meditation is really important right now. Blank your slate. Make sure it's blank. You need balance. You don't have balance right now. So it's very important that you get a little bit of balance. And I said, okay, if it's not going to be early January, what about mid-January? And it still said no. Double fives. So this is soul expansion. They need you to do the work. And the reason it's not coming through right now is for your highest good. So you can't see it at the time, but it's for your highest good. So there's something you don't know that you're going to be made aware of. So the veil's going to be removed and you will see. So this now makes sense because it aligns with this. So there, you don't see the whole picture. So the key is to don't try to fill in the blanks. Be a blank slate, be a blank canvas so the angels can paint the picture on it. So the angels can inform you and ignite you. Your job is to stay balanced. Don't go into fear. Stay balanced. And then it goes into a high alignment yes. So the heart is an alignment. It's a yes. It's very solid. Anyway, that one's worth taking a picture of. So give me a second to line the cards up for you so you can take a picture of that. There you go. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Okay, next. We've got fine, I'll answer it. Is Allie ready to marry me? Thanks for that. The thing is, if he was, wouldn't he be? Obviously, he's not ready yet. Otherwise, he would be marrying you right now. So you might want to rephrase that. So, is Allie ready to marry me? What will Allie ever be ready to marry me? Why don't we ask that? Will Allie ever be ready to marry me? I hope you're not the same one because the energy does feel different than Dija. Kadiva I know I didn't pronounce your name right. Sorry about that. They're saying no. There is communication that needs to be had. Um, I don't know if it's you or if it's them, but one of you is clinging to the past. What does that mean? You keep replaying the past. You keep replaying it. So there's probably heartache, trauma, something bad happened, and now the milk's been spilt. And they keep looking at the spilt milk. The milk's been spilt. It's been spilt. Doesn't matter who spilt it, why it was spilt. It's done. And every time we cut ourselves off from source energy. So all our dreams that we want to come true cannot. Why? We're an old energy. So it's very important, the angels are saying, to go within. You really need some silence. It's in the silence you'll see the silver lining in the situation. It's in the silence that you'll connect to your guides and angels, and you'll know what to do to achieve your dreams. They'll align it. The no is in your alignment. It is actually for your highest good. It's a double 5. So this is soul growth, soul expansion. The diamond is proper communication. The heart is in your heart space. So the fact it's a no tells me that you might meet somebody that really is, and you'll be glad you did. Like, it's going to be powerful and strong. This person is too locked up in the past. They're not in the present. They're not enjoying the present. They're not seeing what's in front of them. And you are beautiful. You're amazing. You're magnificent. Like, you have so much to offer. And this is a big decision. Like, you don't want to rush this. This can affect the rest of your life. And you don't want this to be with somebody that isn't really there, that isn't really engaged and in love and going to give you their all, their support, going to reciprocate, because you're a sacrificer. You give and give and give and give and give and give. And you want somebody that will receive that, but give back. If they don't give back, you're going to be empty. So everything you're seeing now is the red flags. Everything you're seeing now is the warnings. Amplify them. Because if you're getting the heebie-jeebies now, you're getting that, ooh, there's something not right here. Listen to that. That is your angels talking to you, my friend. There's a bigger path and a bigger purpose for you. It looks very, very exciting. Love and light. I'm not saying they're not now. I'm not saying that there are no forever. But I'm saying stop betting everything on it and follow your guidance system. It will lead you to what you need. Sometimes it's in a circle, but in that circle, just by going over here and going over here and going over here, this smartens up. We'll leave it at that. Hi. Thanks for gifting the donut. I appreciate it. What do we got here? Somebody, find drop-in guests. One guest request. Yeah, no problem. All right. Who is the next winner? Winner. Welcome to the room, you guys. My name is Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So connect to your guides, your angels, about your life or where you're going. In your private sessions, do we do energy clearing and alignment? I can. You bet. So Zena, when you book a reading with me, so my readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom and they're recorded. And I tell you that recording should last you 3 years, you guys. Like, you will continue to utilize it and work on it. One of my clients said they listened to it every single day on their way to work, and it really shifted their entire life. My biggest compliment is that it changes their life. So I really do highly recommend. Look at that. Goddess Divine. Bonnie's amazing. I had a reading with her. Thanks so much. So if you're guided, go to my page, click on the link, book a reading. YouTube, just go to my website, www.bbfsa.com. bonniebee.com. Stands for Bonnie B for spiritual advice. But yeah, once I open it up to do your reading, tell me that's what you want, that you want the cleansing, or just that's what I mean. If you need a healing, you need a cleansing, you want medium, you want the reading, tell me and I work with you. So it's amazing. Not one reading is alike. They're also very different. I became a title gifter for the first time. Thank you. That's amazing. I appreciate it. Does that mean my Catherine's in the house since that got posted? Hi, number one dad. We always like number one dads. Hi, Bonnie. Recently lost my dad. I just lost my job of 8 years. What is my next job adventure? Amber, I am so sorry to hear that. Please tune in on Monday. That's Manifestation Monday for prayer, or manifestation, but for prayer. I send you love. I send you light. Your dad is with you and guiding you now from the other side. I find when things are being torn apart out of our lives and everything's shifting, everything's changing, and we don't understand why, I find it's normally for our highest good, because what's happened is we've elevated to our next vibrational frequency. We've increased to the next chapter. But in order to bring the next chapter in, we have to close the old chapter. So the old energy needs to fall away. So I hope that gives you some guidance and some light. It wasn't a yes/no question, so that's why I answered that way, but feel free to ask a yes/no question. Thanks, Catherine. I appreciate it. I could tell you're in the room because something got posted. Catherine, there was somebody I wanted to, just before you pin a question, please. There's somebody I want to answer. So give me a sec. Yeah, it was Erica. Erica, congratulations. You got chosen. Our GM and I, a forever romantic. Romance is so nice, isn't it? Partnership. Some people don't like romance. Some people love romance. We're also very different. It's unique. Our GM and I, a forever romantic partnership. Welcome to the channel, Erica. Is it your first time here? Zena, good night. I'm glad I was able to answer your question. Thanks for joining as per usual. You're amazing. Oh my God, Bonnie. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. I thought so, Erica. Thanks, Zena. She says you're amazing. All right. Erica, I'm going to answer with not what you want to hear, but I am going to answer with what you already know, because your angels have already told you this. They told me that. They said she already knows this. She doesn't need to hear it from you, but she's used to other readers that will tell her what she wants to hear. No, you are not forever romantic partners. I'm sorry. I know that's hard to hear. But even the no, if you notice, it's a heart. This is for your highest good. This has been hard. This has been hard. The two of you, it's intense. I think this is the perfect example of when sometimes love is not enough, because like the fighting is intense. The makeup's great, but man, the fighting is intense. And one of you or both of you, I cannot tell. This is the problem when I don't do an hour reading and I'm just tapping in. I feel the energy, but I can't tell which is yours and which is his. But one of you has your guard up. If you notice, the armor is up. They had to put the armor on at a young age. And if you look, it's rusted shut. So the armor's up, like they're ready to fight. This is it. And the one that has their armor up, the opposite one is, I'll save you, I'll help you. They see the potential of the other. They see the beauty, the joy. They see how amazing they can be. The problem is you can lead a horse to water. You cannot force it to drink. That's the problem. And you're locked out. You're the outsider. What if they don't want to be their potential in this lifetime? What if it's next lifetime? If you play your cards right, this can be a very solid forever relationship. It could be a really good friendship, a really good solid relationship. There is definitely magic here, but it looks like this has to be healed first. So that's why the answer is no. It won't be forever partnership, because the healing needs to happen. It's the key that unlocks the next chapter, the highest good. That's why the no is in a heart. It's for the highest good that this will dissolve so you can heal and you can move to your highest platform. It might come back together, or the two of you might force it. And that's why it has yes. And that the club is the fighting energy. So if you force it and you try to make it work, this is what you're forcing to make work. Yeah. It's hard because it's intense. Like, the potential here is amazing. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. Perfect. I just want to see what she said. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. It's a hard. This is going to be a life lesson thing. So you're going to keep going through that hamster wheel until you expand from it and learn from it. But the healing has to be done. We sweep our emotions under the carpet thinking it's going to go away, and never goes away. So it's a little crazy. All right, let me get the next one here. Hi, Unique. Am I on the right path? Am I on the right path? Unique, are you still in the room? I don't want to answer unless you're still in the room. Am I on the right path? Life is about equal give and take, light and dark, knowing how to balance these energies and help others in need when they come to you for guidance. It is a great gift, giving to very few. Namaste. Beautiful. Thanks, Miss Amanda. I agree with you on that. Thanks, Unique. You're next. Congratulations. You've been chosen. Am I on the right path? Let's find out. Is Unique on the right path? Let's find out. Seriously? I always want to say we're on the right path, because even in failure, we're learning. Failure is not a failure. Failure is learning what does not work. It's like even our darkest path, our darkest choices, our mistakes, we grow from them. We find the light in them. That's the key. No, You are not on the right path. You are sacrificing. You're sacrificing. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not going within. You're not really determining what it is that you want. So the morality is you morally feel obligated to do this path because this is what you've been told to do. This is what is expected of you. And in doing so, it's bringing darkness to you. It's making you tired. It's making you lethargic because you know it's not your highest path. So no, you're not on the right path. And it's going to lead to this partner, this person that is club energy. This is addiction, affliction, drama, trauma. They're not going to be in their heart space. They're not showing up the way they're meant to show up. And it's going to put ash in your mouth. And you're going to be upset because you're going to do everything that you're told to do, everything that everybody tells you to do. And you're a good person and you follow the rules. And you're going to find ash in your mouth because you tried to please everybody and you didn't stay for your highest good. However, if you do go and follow your highest path, which you already know what it is, your angels have been talking to you, you feel the pull, you feel the call. They're saying, come this way, come this way, come this way. It's going to be a little bit slower than what you want, and everybody else is going to have a hard time with it because it's not what they want, but their life is not yours. Yours is yours. This is your life. What you decide matters. What you think matters. What you speak matters. What you do matters. Doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't matter what they think. And it doesn't matter what they do. Because at the end of the day, you have to answer to you, not to them. Because one day they have their own place, their own problems, their own everything. If you follow your highest path and you really listen to your guidance, you will get that soulmate love that you've been determined, that you've been wanting, that you've been desiring. You've got so much love to give. You are going to make an amazing human being on this planet. You've got so much to give. And your partner is one that you want to be able to talk to. Not to be quiet, not to be meek, not to be a mouse, not to please. You have strength. You're stronger than most. You know what you want, and you're very intelligent. You're not one for dimming your light, but you do to please everybody. So if you just speak your truth, you're going to find this man that just loves and adores your strength, that loves your opinion, your advice, your knowledge. It's amazing. It's going to be a slow path, though. So you got to have patience. I say that was divinely guided. Take a picture of those cards. That was wild. You got to let me know what you thought. I'm curious. I'm curious, Unique. Because that was a unique answer. Ooh. You got to let me know what you thought. Hi, guys. Soli, you know you will, my friend. You just got to go within. Come to Manifestation Monday. Let's pray for you, okay? So Unique says that makes sense to me. Good. Pretty neat, eh? You guys, if you really like the questions, like if you're lucky enough to be chosen and you really like the answer, like, oh, I need to hear that again, look at what time it is. So today I started at 9:20, but I normally start at 9 PST, which is midnight EST. So just look at how far into the reading we are. Every single reading is saved on YouTube. Just remember the day, and you can go back to your recording and re-listen to it. It is pretty neat. Okay. I wanted, hi Amber, thanks for following me. Sana, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. I want to answer everybody, but there was one I really wanted. I'm going backwards if they're still in here. Give me a sec. Amanda, thanks for following me. hope they didn't leave. Oh, Andrea, you had to head to bed? I hope to catch you next time too. Thanks for being here. So, Dot, are you still in the room? I guess it's EZGI. Are you still in the room? If you are, I want to answer your question. So their question is, will Armageddon come to airport to see me when I go to Turkey? I just had a friend go there. So just let me know you're still in the room, because I don't want to answer if you're not still in the room. Are you still in the room? Their loss is your gain. Sana. Hamdan was happy meeting me. Let's find out. Okay, I'm going to just grab another. PNG, you'll be the next. So that's Gigi. Will Given be the best graduating student 2026 June? Gigi, what? Will Given be the best graduating student 2026 June? I don't understand. Well, Given. Dot, you're not in the room. And SG, you're not in the room, or I would have answered your question. Will Given be the best graduating student 2026 June? It's a weird question. And I know that you spelt it wrong or didn't write it right, but that's okay. I'll answer it. Sana, you just got to hold tight because TikTok gets their turn. So the one I was going to answer, SG, was gone. So I got to do another. So B and G, Gigi, here we go. Will Given be the best graduating Sheridan? Yeah, they could be. It says yes. There is a club energy there, so there's some fear attached to that. So be careful. As long as it's slow and steady wins the race. So slow and steady wins the race. Brandy, what do you mean see what's going on? But the answer is yes, Gigi. What do you mean see what's going on? Did I miss something? Here we go, Sana. Well, I'll try my best to help you. All right. Hamdan was happy to meet me, question mark. You guys need better men, I tell you. You, my friend, are beautiful. And I don't know why you don't know that. I don't know why you don't know that. You are absolutely beautiful. You have so much to offer. And because you are trying to find your highest path, your highest purpose, what's really, really important to you, the ace, it's very important that you come into your self-worth. Let me talk to you. This is what, no, they didn't. They weren't. But that's because The angels don't care about that. They don't care. That's not yours. It's not going to be yours. They want you to have your heart's desire. They want you to have somebody that matches your love, your alignment, who you are. You guys, it was like a raindrop fell from the ground, from the sky. It was amazing. You have this picture of what you want your life to be, and it can be like that. You want it to be happy, to be kind, to be good. You want to, be a very, very good. You want an amazing family. You just, and you're the kind that loves life. Like, you really love the moments. You cherish the moments. You cherish the conversations, the hug. Like, it's important for you. Right now, you're a bit in a cage, and it's important that you do not settle. So the angels are bringing in your highest desire. They're bringing in what you've been wanting. But here's the thing. If you don't come into your worth, where you feel it, where you have no guilt, where you feel in alignment, you feel happy, joyous, you know what you deserve, you don't settle for less. Look at here. All this beauty should be in your life. But if you're busy beating yourself up, what you want cannot come in. So all this beauty can't come in when you don't feel worthy, or you don't feel good enough. So it shouldn't matter what they thought, because you're the whole package. That's what should matter. Change is coming for you, my friend. So no, they weren't. They weren't. But it had nothing to do with you. It's wherever they are in their life. I think they did it out of obligation. I don't know. Don't worry about that. The angels have a higher path. They have a higher purpose. Like, that's what the cards show very strongly, very predominantly. Like, your cards are amazing. What's coming is amazing. So here, take a picture of those cards, because it shows you. It's amazing. You got to line up to it, though. I know it's not the answer you wanted. But when you re-listen to it, it's the answer you needed, my love. Your angels are with you. Trust your highest good. Trust God. Trust God. Don't listen to people. Trust God. Anyway, that was heavy. All right. Let's do another one here. You guys are going fast now. Now I gotta hurry. Honey, are you still in the room? You definitely were determined. Do I confront Kelvin and ask him his intentions? Congratulations, honey, you got chosen. Give me a moment. I'm just going to drink a water and get back in your room. Yes, Anna, you've got something way better coming. Don't worry. All right, honey, let me get in your energy. Why do I want to cry? Honey, you've got some emotions, my friend. And you're going through some healing. What happened? Something happened to your foot or your leg? I'm feeling like, I don't know, I have pain, and I can't tell if it's my toe or my knee or my leg. Like, it's something. Something happened. Did you stub your toe? Bang your knee? Like, what's that about? If you could just answer that. If it's yes or no, just that's fine. Honey, my knee. So the reason they got me to feel your pain of your knee is so you take this answer seriously. They needed to give you something more. So you take this answer seriously. Do I confront Calvin and ask him his intentions? You can. It doesn't really matter. If they were to answer, they're going to say yes. It's a small yes, though, so it's a maybe yes. Communication is key, but it really doesn't matter what you do because it has nothing to do with you. It is entirely where Calvin is. Calvin is not in his heart space. Calvin is in club energy. What does that mean? His mind is very convoluted. It is full of so much toxicity, so much negativity. It doesn't matter what you do for Calvin. He's lost at the moment. His mind has taken over. He's stuffed everything down. And this is where a lot of people start to come into dis-ease because they're out of ease. Their mind won't shut up. It's relentless. And it's all this toxicity has to go somewhere. So this is where a lot of people will go into distraction. Could be drugs, alcohol, partying. It could be movies, video games, like anything to not think, because he is stuck in this low vibrational negative energy. Everything's everybody else's fault. Nothing's his fault. So that's why they're saying it would be good to talk to him about his intentions, but it really doesn't matter. They said a maybe yes. I think if anything, it's going to help you if he can actually tell you what's going on, if he's honest about it. But he is in club energy, so he may not be. Because when you're in club energy, you don't want to talk about things. You're in denial. You kind of force it under the carpet. Honey, what they want you to do is they want you to focus on your dreams, love. You know what you want. And what's really important for you is romance. You want a person that's in their heart space, that's ready to love you, ready to give to you, ready to share. You've really have learned a lot in your life already. You've gone through the school of hard knocks, and you've learned the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's spray painted over there. So it's important to really come into your alignment. And that's what they want you to focus on right now is your alignment. Get any negative emotion dealt with. Because if you have negative emotion, what you truly desire can't come in. Why? Because you're focused on the negative emotion. So it's just going to bring more of that negative emotion. And you can just ask Calvin, because that's what he's going through. He's in the darkness. Like, it's like the worse it gets, the worse it gets, the worse it gets, the worse it gets. Where you're coming into the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. You're coming into alignment of who you are. You're coming into alignment to God, to your angels, to your guides, to what you really want. And you're really starting to figure out what you need. That's why you want to confront him on it, because his words might say one thing, but his actions are showing another. And that's why what are your true intentions? Because they're not where you are. I guarantee you that. He's not in his heart space. So even if he wanted to, even if his mind wants to, he can't, because he doesn't have a heart to give right now. He can't even love himself right now. And when you can't love yourself, you can't love another. I know that's not what you wanted to hear. He is a cutie pie. That could have been really good. Take a picture of this. You can lead a horse to water. You cannot force it to drink. That's the sad part, isn't it? Let me know what you thought of that, honey. Thanks for the roses. Let me know what you thought of that, honey. All right. All right. Did she reply? I don't see her. No. Draken, thanks for following me. What does that mean? Return to the top. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Hi, Zach. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you again. May I ask if I am losing time and rhythm and focus to get my life in order in a progressive, constructive manner as I pursue peace and purpose? Grateful. I remember you. You did really neat questions. 12, 13. Zach. Sorry, Zach. I should have actually done Kim before you, my friend. Kim, are you still in the room? If you're still in the room, I will do yours first. If not, I'm doing Zach. And I'll get my next question of TikTok ready too. Lena, congratulations, hon. You got chosen. Will I get into the nursing program in August? All right. Before I do that, though, I'm going to be answering Kim. It's funny, Kim. I got to let you know. I was going to answer Zach because I'm used to TikTok. There's like so many more people in the room. So they're constantly asking questions. So I can't scroll back. And I kind of just did the default here in YouTube. And so I was going to answer Zach, but I literally felt your disappointment. And the angels are like, don't forget Kim. Kim's been waiting so patiently. I'm like, okay. So give kudos to your angels here. Is my sister sincere about reconnecting after her betrayal and jealousy? That sounds like a mess. You guys, do you hear that? That's my cat. Give me a sec. And canola oil, right when I said that? Marvin! Marvin! Did they leave without you? Oh. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody. Canola, right after that, you asked your cat your message and you mentioned your cat, and I thought that was pretty cool. Everybody, this is Marvin. Marvin, this is everybody. My partner we normally walk the dog and cat together. He just walked the dog and he left the cat. So he's like, meow, meow, meow. Don't forget me. I'm all alone. I'm so forlorn. All right. I know, baby. I know. He wants to play. I know. I know. I'm sorry they forgot about you. That's terrible. I agree. It's awful. All right. Sorry about that, Kim. Let me get into your energy. Is my sister sincere about reconnecting after her betrayal and jealousy of me? Oof. Kim, do you believe in past lives? You and your sister have done this song and dance before. You and your sister have have done past lives before and you've never got it right. And this is a lifetime you're going to get it right. This is for both of you. The two of you always seem to compare. You want your life to be that of a tree. Well, your life's a bamboo. You're like, well, it should have been a tree. Well, it's a bamboo. Well, I wanted it to be a tree. So every time you think about what you wanted it to be, instead of accepting what is, you get caught in the toxicity of it, which sounds like a lot of your sister. It definitely is in club energy. Is she sincere? Yes. Would I trust her? No. You get what you think about whether you want it or not. And this is kind of where she is in life. It's not just you. It's where she is. I got to deal with my cat, guys. I can't handle it. Holy Hannah. Oh. I had to bring the toy because he was crying so much. He just wants to play. He just wants a bit of attention. So sorry about that, guys. Anyway, what's with the two men? So, Kim, when I answer your question, is your sister sincere about reconnecting after her betrayal and jealousy of me? The answer is yes, but there is work to be done. Then this fella dropped. And right away, it made me think friendship, right? The diamonds is communication. It made me think friendship. Then it showed the comparison. And it showed her in her club energy. So obviously, she compares a lot. And you know what? Jealousy is a low vibrational thing. And I never understood jealousy because I've never had it. And it wasn't until my sister said to me, she goes, I love telling you my good news. She goes, you're honestly always happy for me. She goes, where, you know, some of my friends would be, I wish I was getting married. I wish I was having a baby. And I've never been like that, where there are people out there that are like that. And it made me really think. It's like, why aren't I like that? Why wasn't I ever like that? And we're all unique. And I think it's because I'm an old soul. And I know that as an old soul, we want to learn this and this and this and this and this. So our lives aren't going to be like the others. They're not going to be easy peasy. We're going to go through the muck and muddle and the density and the expansion. But sometimes people get caught in that jealousy. It's a trap, that low vibration. And it sounds to me like your sister and you, this is like the two of you have been switching roles. That's how past lives work. Sounds like you guys have been caught in this for a few lifetimes. So it's very important to release it and you attract where you are. I love the King of Hearts. So is that you that found your dream guy? Or is that her? And of course, anybody is jealous of that. Because it's amazing when you find that one. It's amazing. And anybody can't help but know, wow, that's the couple I want to be like. Man, look at them. They got this. Like, that's amazing. So give her some grace. Give her some space. Is she sincere? She is. She really does want to work on it. Can she succeed in that? I don't know. Time will tell. But she wants to. Anyway, long answer. Take a picture of that. Let me know what you thought. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. All right, Lena. Your turn, my friend. Will I get into the nursing program in August? Be careful of the burdens you take on. They get in the way. So you want to make sure you stay focused and you don't take on other people's burdens. You tend to get distracted sometimes, and that could be a hardship. Sorry, you guys, my cat's upset. I just had to play a little bit more. All right. So this is definitely a soul growth experience. You got the Destiny card. So you're being divinely guided into this nursing program. There's definitely change. This is going to be a lot of change for you. And you attract where you are. So keep your thoughts positive. Keep it as you need. It does show wish fulfillment. Who's the man? Is this your partner? There's a man that's in his heart space. So if it is your partner, he's like full speed ahead, very supportive, all for it. It's going to line the right people at the right time. If it's not a man, then this might even lead. Yeah, okay. So your husband is very supportive. I love this man. I love your husband. I love how he's pro Lena all the way. All the way. So he's very with you, and it's going to connect the right people at the right time. It looks very, very solid. It didn't give a yes no question, but it's showing all the right cards and all the right support. It is up to you. So to the degree you believe becomes your reality. So believe you got it, feel you got it, know you got it, and that's it. And the angels are showing that this is wish fulfillment. So you've got to align to it, is what they're saying. As long as you align to it, you will get it. But it's necessary you align. Take a picture of that. That was pretty cool. Let me know what you thought, Lena. Lena! So Catherine comes into the room and then leaves. Oh, goodness. Catherine, I miss you already. All right, Zach, here we go. Hello, my friend. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. May I ask if I am losing time and rhythm and focus to get my life in order in a progressive, constructive manner as I pursue peace and purpose? Well, if you're losing time and rhythm and focus to get your life in order in a progressive, constructive manner as I pursue peace and purpose, you can't have both. It's like a riddle. I feel like it's a riddle. If I am losing time, rhythm, and focus, you're trying to get your life in order in a progressive, constructive manner as I pursue peace and purpose. So you're trying to lose time and rhythm and focus. Well, rhythm's good. Focus is actually even good. You don't really want to lose time, rhythm, and focus. You just come into alignment with time, rhythm, and focus when you're getting your life in order in a progressive, constructive manner as you pursue peace and purpose. So you come into alignment with the time, rhythm, and focus. They answer yes and no. Yes to the right communication about it, no to the fears about it. We'll leave it at that. Interesting. Oh, Kui Fatifa. Do you think I'll get a divorce? Well, I don't think anything. I can ask the angels, will you get a divorce? So I'll go, will I get a divorce? I'll ask the angels, will I get a divorce? I'll change that to your yes, no question. And then I'm going to do R after my YouTube one. So R, you've been real patient. So I just want you to know I saw you. Will my content creating page do well enough to support me financially? I hope so. I hope mine will too. That's why I do Thought for Thursdays. Do. So those in Kim says, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thanks. For those in YouTube, I don't want to go back. There's been so many. Just if I didn't get to your question, please retype it, and I will see who I missed. In the meantime, we are doing Queefalifa. I'm answering now, my friend. It's the same name, guys. Susan, thanks for following me. Queefalifa, will I get a divorce? Will I get a divorce? Oh, I want to give you a hug. I'll tell you that much. I want to bawl my eyes out. I feel sick. I feel very disappointed, frustrated. At the end of my rope, I feel like I hit the wall. Been married for over 12 years, since 18. Yeah, it's gotten tough. But any marriage that sustains time is tough. It's so tough because commitment is so easy to break these days. It's so hard to stick with. Will I get a divorce? No, you will not. You don't believe in divorce. And where I just said commitment, it takes effort, it takes time. You're in a adherence to that. You're like, yeah, it does. Yeah, I know it does. You're a believer of that. You're the one that doesn't mind doing the work. And you will go through a shit year or two, because the good years outnumber. The good years outnumber. I have goosebumps. She writes amazing. So where you're being guided, my friend, is your soul expansion in this relationship. The flowers show your growth. Words don't teach. Experience teaches. You've learned. What did you learn? That your happiness doesn't come from him. Your happiness isn't going to come from another relationship. It's not going to come from another job, another town, another body. Happiness is a choice. It's a state of being. You are or you're not. You choose to be happy anyway. There could be somebody dripping in their illness in front of you. It is important you do not see it. It is important you do not lower your vibration to meet them where they are. You hold your light. You hold your faith. It's up to them if they want to meet you or not. Because if you lower your vibration to meet them, because misery loves company. Well, the problem with that is they'll still be miserable. But now, so will you. Hold your light. They may line up to it, they may not. It's okay. It's okay. You're on different vibrational frequencies. It's okay. And misery loves company. It may upset them. But follow your dreams, keep a blank slate, and communication is the key. Don't give up. Keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep holding your light, and you will make it through because you guys do have communication when it really comes down to it. Love and light to you, my friend. Thanks for following me. I appreciate it. All right. Seems I never have time to nurture myself in all facets: sleep, eating, recreation, dutiful, ordinariness. Thank you for your time and energy. Zach, balance is one of the hardest things on this planet because we are bound by time. It is one of the hardest things. The best advice when you're trying to balance and you've got more than you can adjust, than you have time for, because you're right. How do you get 8 hours sleep? How do you meditate and work out and keep your friends happy and go to work and then please the kids and please the husband and and have your bubble bath, and like, how do you juggle all these things? It's you're right, it's an impossible task that you can't get it all done in one day. So the key: connect to source and follow your highest joy. So what is the thing in this moment that will make me happiest? And be honest with yourself. You might think it's playing that video game or scrolling on that phone, but if you're honest with yourself, what is going to make me the happiest at this point? Well, maybe the thing that's going to make you the happiest is the dishes being done. And then you'll go do the dishes. And because you realize that's the thing that's going to make you happiest, when you do the dishes, you're not going to begrudge it. And then you can think, okay, well, how can I make doing the dishes better? Well, crank the music, dance while you do the dishes. Anyway, I hope that helped, Zach. Love and light to you, my friend. Idle time. At idle time. Oh, Marija, can you tell that she speaks from the heart and with empathy? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to give. That was beautiful and encouraging. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to the channel. So you guys, this is a good time for me to do my intro. My name is Bonnie B. I am a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels, about your life and where you're going. Today is Thoughtful Thursday. This is where I give back to the community and I will answer your yes/no questions for free. All you do is you type your yes/no question. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you could be 10 years to your guides and angels. Not everybody is going to get their question answered. I really take my time. So if you are lucky enough to be chosen, you will see I will take my time. However, almost all of you will be postcarded. What does that mean? That means you're going to hear somebody's answer and you're going to know its alignment to you. If you get goosebumps, your angels say, this is yours, believe it, align with it. If you need more, go to my page, click on my link and book a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They are over Zoom. They are recorded and they're very life-changing. For YouTube, just go to my website, www.bbfsa, which stands for www.bonniebforspiritualadvice.com. Perfect. There we go. All right. Also, I go live every Thursday. I give back to the community every Thursday. It's called Thoughtful Thursday. 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is midnight Eastern Standard Time. And also I do what's called Manifestation Monday. So on Mondays, if you want to come for prayer or manifestation, it's the same time. All right. Last thing I'll say, TikTokers, the only way to skip the queue on Thoughtful Thursday is to become a subscriber, where you, and don't subscribe unless you're going to do the auto renew, because I got to get to 100 subscribers so I can do a channel just for them, Everything Enlightenment. But until then, when you subscribe, you're supporting me, you're supporting my channel, and it allows you to skip the queue every time you see me. So not just on Thoughtful Thursday, but Manifestation Monday, and also when I charge during the week if I go live, because during the week aren't free. So there you have it. J Double, I tell you, you are one stubborn, persistent person, but you already know that. And you probably are going to laugh about it. Do I have a future with Carson? It's okay. They got my attention. Sometimes it pays off. I don't promote it, you're right. So Michelle, don't start. Oh wait, R. I was supposed to answer yours. Did I not answer yours? Sorry, JJ, you got to hold on. I promise R before you. That was my bad. I got distracted. Will my content creating page do well enough to support me financially? Will my content creating page do well enough to support me financially? You got to work on your fear. There's something you're doing that's not allowing it in. So the club card is fear. This is distraction, drama, trauma, depression, addiction, affliction. So no, because of that. So you want to work on that. The angels are trying to bring change into your life. So they're trying to bring something you haven't seen. They're trying to open up the door. Bye, Michelle. Sorry to miss you. They're trying to bring change. They're trying to open the door to the change. Is there a trip you got to take? I think the trip's going to be really good for you because it's going to shift your perspective. It's going to give you new vision, new purpose, like new ideas. Maybe it's the ideas you need. It's going much slower than what you want, and it's gonna go much slower than what you want, and it will continue to go slow when you're in fear. Communication is key. You got to always speak about what you want and only give vibration to what you want. No trip booked yet, but I want to go somewhere in the new year. I think you really should. I think that's why you're thinking about it, because I think you need to just get out of Dodge. You got to clear the cobwebs, give new perspective. Like, it's going to really help. And maybe there's somebody you're going to meet. Maybe there's something you're going to do. That's great, Idle Time. I'm glad to hear that. So definitely not at the pace you want, and not until you get out of your fear. Yeah. Yeah, there's some you're doing that's actually detrimental to your passion. So if you look, these are people falling. So you got to get rid of the toxic person, the toxic habit, the toxic belief. A belief is just a thought. It doesn't always serve you. I think yours is kind of a belief and a habit. It is something that you've been doing for a long time, and they want to get that out of your frequency and out of your vibration. Let me leave you with this, okay? To the degree you believe becomes your reality. If you think you can't, you're right. You think you can, you're right. So you really got to focus on that. And almost like when you first start your day, visualize it, visualize it, visualize it, so it motivates you. Like, really stay connected. All right. Next one. I did Lena. I did Kim. So JJ I was going to do next, and then I'll do Mary. So let me just type Mary. Is the protector of my energy someone close to me? I can ask them that. Very accurate. Thank you. You're welcome. Asking because someone told me I'm an energy giver, but need a protector for people taking it from me. JJ, give me a second because we're just hot on this topic. I'm going to go back to you, JJ. Asking because someone told me I'm an energy giver, but need a protector for people taking it from me. And it's someone I know, apparently. Okay. Well, here's what I've learned, Mary. We all have 2 guardian angels at all times. Every lifetime, we all have 2 guardian angels. Hi, Alpha. I'll get to you soon. Now, when you do different work, different angels come in. Ascended masters, Jesus, whoever you need at the time. I'll give you an example. If you're a mechanic working on your car and you tap into your intuition, literally a mechanic on the other side that knows the problem steps in and is all of a sudden your cheerleader, your intuition, your guidance system. I have ascended masters that come in when I do readings. I learned that actually at a meditation, because we did a meditation to find out who our guides and angels are. And I had these ascended, it was 2 of them, ascended masters, to the point where like I bowed and I couldn't even look at them. I was so humbled in their presence. And that's where the facilitator said, yeah, you're going to be doing public work. And that was before I was doing readings. So it was really interesting. Now, as for protection, you've got to do those guidelines. You're in charge of that. So for myself, before I open my session, I only work with the white light. So I open my session, and the first person I invite to the table is God and Jesus, and then my angels and guides. And then if I'm doing readings that day, the loved ones on the other side, but I only work with the white light. So nothing low vibrational can come. I'm not a seeker of ghosts or anything low vibrational. And you know how some people are open all day long? I am not. So it's like when my online, when I'm working, they can come. Otherwise, it's shut down. It's like, nope. It's like, you do the parameters. You are the leader of it. So you just protect yourself with God's light. Say, God, protect me. Only have me work in the white light. And that's what you'll do. So I think that is your answer. Well, obviously you've been guided. So you're very right, my friend. And the modality will come. Like for me, I just knew things. I didn't know how I knew them, but I just knew them. And it was a friend that taught me how to read palms. That's where I started. Because she says, Bonnie, you can't go up to a stranger and start going blah, 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 blah. You need permission. So she showed me how to read palms, which is really good. And then from there, that's where I learned tea leaf readings, because it's the easiest divination to learn. I teach tea leaf readings. And then from there, I did the cards and no book. These are all divinely guided. So it's like, it's practice. Practice makes perfect. So even as a healer, what are you drawn to? They'll guide you. Is it Reiki? Is it quantum healing? Is it grid work? Is it Akashic records? There's so many different modalities out there. Haha, maybe I need to look to another form helping me then. Less practical, more spiritual. Well, and if that's the case, is it a doctor? Is it a nurse? Is it naturopath? Is it psychology? Like there's so many different fields that you can help. And I'm lucky. Like what I do is, if you told me 15 years ago I'd be doing this, I would have laughed at you. I would have said, no way. I was a financial advisor, really, really good at being a financial advisor, very much in the earth. And this fulfills me in all the ways. The thing I liked about being a financial advisor is you got to learn intimate things about people, because nobody talks about money, not to their parents, not to their kids. It's very private. And I got to learn the privacy of people, how they budget, how they spend, what they save for, help them with the retirement planning, the education planning, the even charity planning, estate planning. Like I did it all. Like my knowledge was vast. So leaving that field was very hard for me, because I had given so much to schooling and learning and teaching, and I was really good at what I did. But I didn't like the admin work. And I was drowning in admin, and they kept adding more and more and cutting and cutting. And this gives me everything I need, because I still get to learn the insides of people, the privacy of people. Like, how honored am I? Like, I learned things that nobody knows. And I get to witness healing and miracles. And I get to be, I loved Tony Robbins. I always wanted to be a motivational speaker. Now I'm a motivational speaker. I always wanted to be a teacher, went to university to teach, and now I teach. And it's like, when I was really young, I wanted to be a drama teacher because I love emotion. And you guys see me, I get teary eyed. I feel. And that I believe why spirit loves coming to me, because a lot of readers, when they do mediumship, they're good at names, they're good at numbers. I'm not. I'm terrible at names and numbers, but I'm good at the story. I'm good at the feeling. Like I will get the people, they feel the vibration of their loved one. They feel it. They feel the energy. They feel the tears. It's beautiful. Yeah. Anyway. So you'll be guided to what's right for you. Don't you worry. I love it. Okay. JJ, you are so patient, my friend. I appreciate you. And then I'm doing alpha. All right. Here we go, JJ. Are you still in the room? I don't want to read you unless you're still in the room. JJ Double. Do I have a future with Carson? Yes, I am. Thanks for being patient. They wanted me to give you all the other stuff. Marie Tija. They wanted me to give you all the other stuff. Next Thursday, ask another. Do I have a future with Carson? All right, JJ. I had to stop shuffling because I'm in your energy now. And it's intense. Okay. You're going through a lot of healing. That's for sure. And I think you really need a good cry. But you don't want to cry. My foot hurts. I don't know what that's about. You almost have anger. But you're not angry. You're not an angry person. The anger is because you're upset. The anger is because you're hurt. That's why you're angry. I don't know if any of that has anything to do with Carson. You have a future with Carson. It's stuck. They don't know. It's stuck energy. They don't know. They'll give you an answer based on today, but knowing what I answer today could change like the wind. It might. There's so much going on in my life right now. Yeah, I can see the intensity. You definitely do want to share your life with someone. You're better sharing. Like you're better sharing your light, your knowledge, your joy. The flowers show your growth. Words don't teach, experience teaches. So you've learned a lot. Harmony is what you seek. It is something that you want. You want somebody that stimulates you intellectually as well as emotionally and spiritually. So it's very important for you to have that harmony. But you are in postponement right now. So what you desire, it can't come in right now. Even if you wanted it, like your highest desire, I'm not saying Carson, I'm saying the visualization of that love, that sharing, it cannot come in right now because you're attracting burdens at the moment. I'll save you. I'll help you. Here, jump on my back. Because you have healing to do. And until you heal, you're just going to attract more burdens because you attract where you are. And when you're not healed, you're not in your proper heart space to share your love. Yeah. That was a lot, eh? Yeah, I'm healing stage right now. That's why it's not time. Take a picture of all your cards there, my friend. That was a lot, eh? Give it time. Give it time. Carson is a possibility. But to me, right now, it'd probably be a better thing as a friend. Yeah, we'll definitely book you in the future. I have goosebumps. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, go to my page. Book a reading. That's the way it's done. Okay, I got to do Alpha now. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, love. Thank you. Will my family forgive me and resume back as we were before my mother passed away? I'm so sorry. Bad time of year, too, eh? Ugh, I tell you, the whole world changed. She wrote March 21st, 2020. The whole world changed then. We went through a great shift, and I call it the great separation. So many people went this way, so many people went that way. So many people woke up to God, to their light, and so many people got caught in fear and intensity. It's really sad. The division, it's sad. But it is what it is. SG, you came back. I did choose you a while back, but you weren't in the room, my friend. All right, so will my family forgive me and resume back as we were before mother passed away? It will never be as it was before your mom passed away, because you will never be as you were before your mom passed away. They will never be who they were before your mom passed away. We're all expanding souls. We're always changing. We're always expanding. That's the way it is. There will be celebration again. So you will reunite. There will be celebration again. It is in a postponement stage right now. The world feels a little bit gray. Everything's postponed at the moment. But over time, there will be some wish fulfillment. It's just going to take time. So be patient, Alpha. I send you love. I send you light. You've got this. And remember, you can't control them. All you can control is you. It's your choice to dim your light or shine it bright. So always shine bright. Dim. My grandpa always gave the best advice. My grandpa says, don't let the bastards drag you down. And 9 out of 10 times they're your family. So don't let them dim your light. It's so important. All right. I actually waited more than 30 minutes. When I come back, did I lose my chance? Well, I did write your question down. So look at this right there. So go ahead. I'll go ahead and answer it because it's already written down. I don't have to write it down. So how about that? SG, will Armageddon come to airport to see me when I go to Turkey? And I said, I had a friend go to Turkey recently. Why do the angels prefer not? Alpha, hold your light bright. Alpha, if you have $175, a reading I think will be really good for you. I think it'll be really uplifting, helpful. It's $175. Go to my website, book the reading. I've got Canada or US. You can book it either way. And the reading will give you everything you need that will help you navigate all this. Plus, we can connect with your mom. And I always ask for evidence. So, all right. SG, will Armageddon come to airport to see me when I go to Turkey? He might. They don't know yet. He hasn't determined it yet. He hasn't decided yet. He might. So the first answer was a yes, but this is a maybe yes. So you don't want to bet the house on it. The angels don't want him to, though. It is not for your highest good. Why is that? The angels are trying to get him not to. So the no is more in alignment. The no is more for your betterness. There's joy for you here. So there's celebration, there's playfulness, there's joy, but there's also isolation. So, and sadness. So you've you're kind of going through a mixed bag of emotions right now. And I've got a headache, which means the angels have been downloading answers for you. The headache is rejecting it. The headache is whatever the angels are telling you the answer is, you don't want to hear it. So the headache is you're rejecting it. Oh, good. I'm nervous. You know, why is that? I know it, I guess. Yeah. We've never been face to face, and I think he is lying me by saying he is boy, but I think it's a girl. Is Armageddon a girl? They said he is. Yes. They said it is. See, your intuition knows. Your intuition knows. Why don't we trust our intuition? You guys, trust your intuition. It knows. It knows these things, your spidey senses. And then we just say, oh, it's in my head, or I'm overthinking it. And we don't listen to it. If we just listen to it, we can solve so many problems in our lives, because we waste so much time by not trusting our intuition. I'm 99% sure, just wanted to make sure 100%. That's why I'm going to Turkey. That's why I was wondering if he would come. Yeah. Your intuition knows, my friend. Do FaceTime. That's the key. FaceTime. You can't lie on FaceTime. Right? Same number, same person. Like, I don't like people that lie. This world, nobody should lie. Lying is just something that just should not happen. And to me, You're not living authentic. You're not living a real life when you're lying. And the saddest part is most of us lie to ourselves. That's the worst part. Aw, peace and blessings, Alpha. That's good. All right. Hi, Karma. Did you go for a walk? Did you go for a walk? Yeah. Marvin was so upset, Josh. Oh my goodness. I had to bring him in here, and then I even had to play with him for a little bit because he was just so upset. It was a good long walk you did.
I can take him out now, buddy.
That would be awesome. He'd be happy.
You know why? Because I forgot food bags, and I got to go get a food.
Oh, perfect. He'll love that. All right, BB Cherry. Hello, my initials is CL. Okay. Will I successfully get my Honduran tourist visa to visit my partner? So, BB, or I should say CL, let me know you're still in the room. I don't want to answer unless you're still in the room. Let me know you're still in the room. Hi, Janny. Janny, I thought you were, hold on here. Janny, aren't you subscribed? It's showing you normal without a subscription. I thought you were a subscriber. You're welcome. So 1-6, thanks for being here. I appreciate you following me. Retype that to a yes, no question. They'll answer with a lot more. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you are still here. Okay. So, BB Cherry, will I successfully get my Honduran tourist visa to visit my partner? Why doesn't it show me? That's so weird. Johnny, it doesn't show me. I don't see it anywhere. That's so weird. I think TikTok's having problems because I don't see it anywhere. It doesn't show it at all. Huh. Anyway, I'm going to just finish BB's CL. Here we go. Will I successfully get my Honduras tourist visa to visit my partner? So they did answer, but they answered this with an exclamation mark. It is imperative that you get control. Control of your thoughts, control of your mind, control of the situation. They're saying yes. It's a strong yes, so I think it's already been done. This is not going to be how you think it's going to go, though. I don't know what happened to him, but he's not in a good place. I don't know if he lost a job or a partner. He's been hurt in the past. The club energy is bad. This is addiction, affliction, drugs, trauma. It's not in their heart space. And they really got to face the shadows of their mind. They really got to face the monsters of their mind. And they need help. And they're not asking for help. And you're the kind that go, I'll save you. The problem is you can lead a horse to water. You can't force it to drink. When they say you see the red flags, you've got to see those red flags. We think, I'll change them. They'll change. They don't change. You got to accept them for exactly as they are, because everything you don't like will be amplified. You got to get control. Get control. Control your mind, control your heart, control your thoughts. It's important. Control your fear. You beat yourself up. You can bend yourself into a million pretzels, and if they're not in alignment, all this goodness that you want to come into your life can't if you're busy beating yourself up. So the good news is, yes, you will. They just gave you some advice for when you're there. Hold your thoughts, keep them positive. Don't save anyone. It's up to them to save themselves, but you hold the light. Don't dim your light for anybody, and know your worth. The minute you accept less than you deserve, you get less than you deserve. Please remember that. Love and light to you, my friend. Hi, Karma. Karma! So, Sawyer, I'm not doing yours right now, but I'm just writing your question down so I don't forget. Will I and Iona ever connect in a romantic relationship? Okay. Yeah, that's awesome, but it's weird, Jenny. Like normally, Jenny, you know me. I've been doing this a long time. Normally, with you, where it has your name, it would show me your name and it would show me ENLT. I honestly don't see that. It just has your name. So I think TikTok is having issues, is my point. Anyway, I at least I knew you were. There's a yellow heart and then an abbreviation. Yeah, I don't see the yellow heart and I don't see the abbreviation. And I don't even see a picture for you. So it's just weird. I think TikTok's having problems. Anyway, welcome to the channel, Jenny. It's lovely to have you here. So go ahead and type your question because you get to skip the queue. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, to Lynn's Fierce. No, for some reason it's just right now today it's not. I don't see it. So go ahead and type your question too, because I know you are as well. Yeah, for sure. So as you guys type your question, I will answer Sawyer. Will I and Iona ever connect in a romantic relationship? You and Iona need to have a conversation. The minute I went into your energy, I bit my tongue. Do you have a canker sore or something going on with your mouth? Yes. Interesting how I sense that, eh? The reason that's happening is because you need to speak your truth. That's where it's got to start. So, will I and Iona ever connect in a romantic relationship? There is a possibility. It's a small yes. It is a maybe yes. The two can change. It could change into a no, but it is a small yes. Sorry, guys. In order for that to happen, you got to release something. There's something you're holding on to that needs to be released. If you look, there are people falling. So getting rid of toxic people, toxic habits, toxic beliefs. It's very important to go with the flow and be present, be in the moment. Don't bring it into place. Don't plan the wedding. Just allow it to unfold as it is. Enjoy this moment. How do you feel in this moment? That's basically it. I don't know if it's you or if it's them. One of you are in club energy. And the club energy is not good. So that means they're not in their heart space. So it's hard to love when they're not loving you back because they can't even love themselves, never mind somebody else. So that would have to be rectified before this ever happens. Otherwise, it's not real and it's never going to be real. That was intense. That was deep. You guys, my energies are fading so fast. Like I'm falling off the cliff. I do want to do the 2 Enlightenment Tribe members in the house. So please type your question. Jani, what's your question, my love? And to Lynn's Fierce, what's your question? Bright Night. People fear what they do not understand. And you are in your path where you are in life based on your perceptions of what you've gone through. And I send you love and I send you light. And I hope that you connect with God in the most profound way, the way that works best for you, that helps you align to the wholeness of who you are, that makes your life just absolutely amazing. When you wake up in the morning, you're excited to wake up and you're excited of everything you're going to accomplish in the day. And you're excited about everybody that you meet and everybody you connect with, and that you get to uplift and help the people on the planet, to help bring their light back on. All right. Jenny. I remember that now. I remember you saying that. I'm so sorry, Jenny. Thanks for reminding me. Is my mom going to be okay? You know, there's an order of things. And it's just not right when we lose our babies. It's just not right. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It's just not right. It's just not the right order of things. Is my mom going to be okay? Pray for her, Jenny. Pray for her. Come on Manifestation Monday where we do prayer, and we'll pray for her too, okay? But pray for her. And know that your sister is watching over her on the other side. Your mom's going to be going through a healing. It's going to be it's going to be hard. She's got a lot of work to do, right? It's a healing journey. Is my mom going to be okay? Not right away, but she will be. So it says no, but the 5 goes to a 4, which is a yes, and then it goes to a 6. Perfect synchronicity, 4, 5, 6. This is her destiny. Ace is a destiny card. She is in pain. So the ace is trauma. She's in trauma. And you know that. Like, she just lost her baby. So of course she's going to be in trauma. Her full-grown baby. So just give her space, give her time. You're hurting too. It was your sister. So the best thing you can do is hold the light, really take control of your own thoughts. So don't see your mom in her suffering. See your mom in her wholeness. And pray to God, pray to Jesus, ask them to help her, to protect her. Pray, ask your sister to be with her. Your mom is not alone. This is where I love that poem, Footprints in the Sand. And that's what's happening with your mom right now, because you always see, the poem about walking with Jesus. And there's 2 sets of footprints in the sand. And then at the darkest hour, there's only 1 set of footprints. And they asked, Lord, why? Why did you forsake me in my darkest hours? And that's where Jesus replied, I didn't. I carried you. I love that. See, I got goosebumps. I know somebody got goosebumps. So we have a divine team always with us, helping us, protecting us, guiding us. I send you love and I send you light. You've got this, Jenny. I'll say a prayer for your mom tonight, for you and your mom tonight before bed. All right. I'm just doing the enlightenment tribes and then I'm on the way out the door because I'm done for the night. My energies have toasted. I also have the ENLT. I see all the others as well. TikTok is being funny. Not just the ENLT, it's the super fan where they pay monthly. ENLT goes to everybody now because they've done everybody that. I don't know why. But the super fan, they normally get these two little extra circles to let me know that they subscribed. And I always say, if you're going to subscribe, make sure you auto renew. That way I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Yes, I know you do, Talin. So type your question, my friend. And I will answer for you. You guys, this is my last question of the night. I will pull a general for everybody in the room before you leave. I will. I'll look into that, Janny. Ethel, I'm waiting for Talin to write her question, but the answer came for you. It was a double yes. So absolutely, you've been doing a lot of work. You've been working on your thoughts. You've been working on your prayers. You've been working on your heart. You just got to get rid of what you're doing that's getting in the way. So if that's a habit, addiction, affliction, a habit, negative thinking, negative thought patterns, I don't know what it is, but there's something that you're doing that's in the way. As soon as you get rid of it, it's an absolute yes. Thanks, Janny. You're amazing. Talin, are you typing your question or are they blocking it? I don't see it. This has been beautiful. So grateful I came into your live. I'm so grateful you came into the live idle time. So good. I think it's blocked. Yeah, I thought so because I wasn't seeing it. So type, go ... type ... like just type a word and go ... another word ... Sometimes that works. It's weird. I don't know why they block some things, but they do. So as she's typing her question, I'm going to pull a health question for everybody. Like a health, this is a general card for everybody in the room. Or if you have to do a sentence, enter a sentence, like a word, enter, word, enter, word, enter. Try that, Talin. Okay, health card for everyone. Woo! This one came with an exclamation mark. Health card for everyone. Oh, there it is. It worked, Talin. Will I start to see consistent success with my course sales this weekend? As soon as I answer that question, I'll do the health question. Will I start to see consistent success with my course, my sales course this weekend? Well, you have a loved one on the other side that got you involved with this. So they're supporting you from the other side. I felt the cobwebs. That's my definition. Absolutely. This is aligned. This is aligned. You know this is aligned. This is so aligned. This is what you're meant to be doing. A 10 is an absolute yes. The heart is to absolute alignment. So it is, this is your harmony. It's, you just got to work on your time management, and you have to work on not being a sheep. Don't follow everybody. You're supposed to be the leader. You're the guru. You're the one that's supposed to be giving the light to the little grasshoppers, not the other way around. So don't follow the sheep. Get the strength, to get the courage to really hold your light, be in your confidence, be in the knowing of who you are. Absolutely. Love it. All right, general for everybody in the room. Here we go. I can tell an improved story about my physical well being. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, your present, or your future experiences. The only criteria is that it's important that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling, improved version of your story. Telling many good feeling short stories throughout the day will change your point of attraction. Just remember that the story that you tell is the basis of your life. So tell it the way you want it to be, not the way that it is. I love this because one of the things I did in my readings is I learned that when we focus on the past, and you know how we meet somebody, we want to tell them our story. And what happens is what we're doing is we're keeping our story alive. We're keeping that vibration, that frequency alive. So every time you tell the story of why you're not where you want to be, you're saying, universe, keep me there. Stop telling your story. Tell the story of what you want. Tell the story of where you're going. Tell the story of what you know is going to be or is, because we're always in the now as it is. That is it, my friends. I send you love. I send you light. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Thoughtful Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is midnight Eastern Standard Time, or on Manifestation Monday. Love and light. Good night. I can hang up.